Detective 47, and today our theme of exploration: why governments or organizations create crises. In this video we will go through a list of historically documented cases where governments or powerful organizations created, provoked or exploited crises for political, economic or strategic gain without entering conspiracy theory territory, and explain the primary reasons behind them. These are well recorded, academically recognized historical events. Why is it important to understand these events and the reasons behind them? It's required in order to mentally prepare you for what's coming. In all your life you have known nothing but government taking care of you, thereby forgetting and forgiving what it has done on the shadow side of it. It becomes hard to accept the fall of the government, your caretaker, unable to realize how it has abused the power you have given to the idea of it. The government is you, appointed by your choice. It's time to stop being brainwashed and establish your sovereign self in a way you don't need to hand over your power to others or entities, only to be abused by that power. This paves a way to break society away from the idea of being ruled or governed wrongly in the name of saving or organizing it. Until humanity learns its lessons from the past, the history will keep rhyming rhymes from the books of authoritarianism, oligarchy, totalitarianism, aristocracy, dictatorship, autocracy, fascism, or kingship, leading humanity down a path of darkness to corrupted use and sense of power away from their own sovereignty. We begin. Number 1. The Reichtag Fire. This was acted out in 1933 in Germany by Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party. The Reichstag building was set on fire. Hitler blamed communists, declared a national emergency, suspended civil liberties, and consolidated dictatorial power. Benefit to the government was the elimination of political opposition and gaining of legal authority for total control. The cost to people was the end of democracy in Germany and beginning of Nazi authoritarianism. Number 2. The Gulf of Tonkin incident. The actors were US government, where the US claimed North Vietnamese boats attacked American ships. Later, declassified documents showed the second attack never happened. Benefit to the government. This helped them justify the full military involvement in Vietnam. Cost to people. Massive casualties on both sides. 58,000 American soldiers dead and millions of Vietnamese civilians dead. Number 3. The Mukden incident. The actors in this incident was the Imperial Japanese Army, where the Japanese soldiers blew up their own railway and blamed Chinese forces. Japan used it as a pretext to invade Manchuria. The benefit to government was that they gained access to Chinese resources and territory, and the cost to people was war, occupation, and widespread civilian suffering. And also, this set the stage for the Tonkin massacre in the future. Number 4. The Lavon Affair. This was conducted by the Israeli Military Intelligence Unit. This was a covert operation where a group of Egyptian Jews were recruited by Israeli military intelligence to plant bombs inside Egyptian, American, and British-owned civilian targets such as cinemas, libraries, and American educational centers. The plan was to blame Egyptian radicals. As a benefit to the government, they wanted US or UK to maintain military presence in the region. The cost to people would have been a civilian risk and destabilized political relations. The operation, however, was exposed and the officials resigned. Number 5. Cigarette companies and manufactured health crisis. This was done by tobacco corporations. For decades, tobacco companies hid scientific data on cancer, paid scientists to sow doubt, and marketed cigarettes as healthy. The benefit to corporations was trillions in profit, and the cost to people was millions of death from lung cancer and massive public health crisis. This is a case of an engineered health crisis for profit. Number 6. Big Oil and the climate change cover-up. The actors of this was Exxon, Shell, and major oil corporations. Various internal documents revealed these oil companies knew about climate change in the 1970s, but publicly denied it. funding misinformation for decades. The benefit to corporation was continued fossil fuel profits, but the cost to people was accelerated climate change, extreme weather casualties, and environmental and economic damage. Number 7. The Opium Wars. This was done by the British Empire, where Britain deliberately pushed opium into China. When China tried to stop the drug crisis, Britain used it as a pretext for war. The benefit to government was control over Chinese trade and ports, but the cost to people was massive addiction crisis, millions affected, and sovereignty of China undermined. Number 8. The Iran-Iraq war manipulations. This is where multiple governments or global powers armed both sides, prolonging the war for strategic advantage and oil influence. The benefit from this was arms profit and regional control by various corporations and governments, but the cost was over 500,000 deaths and chemical weapons used on civilians. Number 9. The Great Bengal Famine. This was done by British colonial government, where mismanagement, forced rice exports, and economic policies worsened a famine during World War II. As a benefit to the government, they redirected Indian food to British troops. The cost to people was around 2 to 3 million deaths. Modern historians classify it as a criminal negligence rather than an accident. Number 10. Financial crisis manipulations by too big to fail banks in 2008. This was done by US and global banking system, where banks knowingly sold toxic mortgage products, crashed the economy, and then were bailed out. The benefit was banks were saved and executives kept bonuses. As a cost, millions of people lost homes. There was a global recession and long-term unemployment. As we go through these, we understand the key pattern across all examples. Powerful institutions sometimes create crises, exploit crises, and amplify crises for political power, economic profit, or strategic gain. People always pay the price with loss of life, loss of rights, loss of wealth, and loss of trust. Why is it important to realize this now? A change is coming, and it has to happen through the collective effort and awareness in order to bring down the 7 pillars of the old third-dimensional matrix, which can only be initiated with the fall of the corrupt governments and other powerful economic and political organizations that benefit from the 3D matrix at the cost of suffering of humanity. And that concludes our today's exploration. Our gratitude for your participation in the ascension journey of humanity. Feel free to like and subscribe to find similar videos in the future. Check out our videos from the Universe Unlocked series in the description. Comment here if you need more clarity on anything. Search for any specific topic that might interest or concern you. And remember to keep exploring. Until next time, 47, logging out.